Oh, I'm live and all right. Wow, my hair looks like crap. I just got out of the shower. It's like my bangs. So, all right. Let's do some meditation. Let's get some music. I got my So anyway, today was very productive. I went grocery shopping. I got no money left except for bills. I'm like, shit. But that's okay. So I am not even wearing a bra. Ooh, look at, they're just perky. Okay, I like that. All right. So let's get some meditation on. It's not really cold, but it's beautiful and windy. Oh, I love the wind. All right. All right. We're going to get some. Oh, let's do Mozart. Okay, we're going. Okay, we're going to go. We're listening to Mozart, and we're going to do meditation. Oh, I actually put my bra on. Damn. Okay. I gotta take that sucker off. So, anyway, let's go meditate. Let's have happy trees to think of happy. Okay. Now there is all right, imagine a ball, a light on your feet, and it's relaxing your feet. And it relaxes your lower legs. It relaxes your upper legs. It relaxes your chest. It relaxes your arms, your hands. It relaxes your neck and your head. And the ball tethers itself to your feet and goes way down into the earth and sucks up that mother goodness and fills your feet, fills up your lower legs, your upper legs, your chest, your arms, your hands, your neck, and your head. And as it goes out, you can put it wherever you want. I'm going to put it for prompt and have it help somebody. I look a lot like my mother when I put my hair, off my. That's why I don't do it. And we're going to take that love, bring it into us and into our heart, and go and say 3 ums. There. All right. Oh, so I will wait a little bit to find out, what's going on. But Yeah, my hair's been. Oh. Hello. So I still have the enemies at work. They're tattling on me every chance. And it's how can I say this? It's not like how can I say I didn't pretty much fill 3 tables and work hard. Oh God. So let's have a little. I'm looking forward to peach and let's have a. Oh yeah, that's what I'm having. I'm already drinking. That's why I'm like, ooh. All right. Anyhow, I got some beer. All right. It's just one. So anyway, yeah, it's lovely being tattled on by somebody who's on the same team that you are. So they want to make how can I say this? They want to make someone look bad because they're so jealous. And it's like just go in your own fucking lane is what I want to say. If you're at work and you're tattling on somebody every day or close to it, let's put it this way, if you're tattling on somebody at least once a week, you need to get a fucking life. You really do. Because if you suck that bad and you want to hurt somebody, I mean, shoot. We had a woman that was only doing a half a table and would let her whole crew get written up because they didn't want to say nothing. So, hey, yeah. So, I hope everyone's having a good day. I went and picked up some groceries. I got finally energy drinks. I went a whole week without energy drinks. I was like, oh crap. I spend more on energy drinks than coffee. I still have my coffee here. Yeah. I hope manager's not mad at me. Oh shit. I'm really trying to get to be employee of the month. I highly doubt it. I made it. Probably pissed somebody off. I mean, I work hard, but I'm just like, So we got talking about werewolves yesterday, and I really don't know anything about them at all because my family never brought it up or even talked about it. It's been witches, werewolves, I mean witches and warlocks and yeah, you got the fairies. The fairies over in Europe are a whole lot meaner than the ones here in America. They look like the cute little fairy. Oh, we're so cute, and we got wings. The fairies over in Europe are fucking ugly. They're like nasty. They're ugly. They like need plastic. They need to go to Hollywood and get plastic surgery. That's all. Oh my God. Yeah. Here, the fairies are beautiful. In Europe, oh shit. They have in certain parts of Europe where, especially in Ireland, where they have fairy mounds, and they do not build, they do not do nothing with those fairy mounds because for some reason the magical beings get all pissed off. So we're going to be talking about fairies today. And we're not talking about the gay guy that lives next door to you. We're talking about fairies between America and Europe European fairies are just the scariest motherfuckers you would ever see. You wouldn't want to turn a light on to see them, let alone to hang out with them. So here we have people who Disney, any other franchise that will make fairies seem, you know, lovable. I mean, they make them like they're just these gorgeous things. And I don't know anyone who's really seen a fairy, but I think you should go to Europe to see your fairy and to really get an idea what they are. Because when I was brought up and I went to Disney, I argued. Here I was. I think my dad said I was little, and go, "Those aren't fairies. The fairies I know are ugly." And I'm like, I. My dad's like, "Let's go. Come on, we'll go get your hat somewhere else." Tinkerbell is not in Europe, okay? Let me tell you this. Oh no. And I tell people to go check out, what fairies really are. They always show these pictures of these uh, of bones of fairies. I go, oh no, that's a bird. I think that a lot of people who go to Europe and stuff don't realize the difference between Europe and America in a lot of ways. A little, my dad said, my dad said they have all the same stores in Europe, pretty much, he said it's not like what it was in the 70s when you buy an outfit in Europe and you take it back home. No, other people can buy that same outfit. It may cost a little bit more, but they can get exactly what you get. And when you're dealing with the metaphysical and stuff, it's a whole different thing. It really is. We're here wanting to have instant satisfaction. You want instant satisfaction, and in Europe it doesn't. They are like, we don't get instant satisfaction. Yeah. So they always say that they made the fairies look better. I have no idea why. Disney put out fairies being these beautiful people, and I think that's great. But I was brought up where the fairies were, something that would take you out of your bed if you were bad, and underground. That's what I was told. So I was like, wow, this is something new. We got Tinkerbell and all these, fairy things that looked all cute and stuff. And I'm going, wow. Okay. So we're talking about fairies, and I'll give you my feeling about it. There's no one here in chat, and it's 13 minutes into the show. So we have I have no one in my life, and no one coming over to my RV, no one visiting. And I'm getting tired of this situation. So I'm thinking, of getting a weekend job that entitles me just being at home, doing work on the computer. And I'm thinking about that. I'm going to have to do it later on because I'm going to be going to California for something with work. There we go. I don't usually just wash. I put like conditioner in my hair because I work with stuff. All right. Well, it looks like I'm going to just get going. Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really happy with this channel and I'm not getting enough people coming on here. And I'm probably going to go to another platform and not tell people because I'm going to be honest. The woman that comes on here as Ruby Rabbit, I don't know what her thing is. And it just kind of creeped me out yesterday. I was going to ask her not to come on my channel anymore and don't make comments and stuff. I don't get a good feeling with the person. I have no idea why. It makes me, when she comes on my channel, it just it adds tension to me. It makes me feel like she's talking behind my back, and she knows me and she's doing this as fun. I really don't appreciate this person that comes on here that is Ruby Rabbit. I don't appreciate her pretending to be something she's not. And I'm going to look to see if I can get her taken off subscription and where she can't go on my channel anymore. She's not who she says she is, and she is not all there. And I don't want her in my life, in my channel for even an hour. Yeah. The things you have to deal with. I just don't get a good feeling with her, and I've never been wrong. I've never been wrong, so I'm going to be honest. It sucks when you are intuitive and you know who talks to you online. Yeah, I do. I usually know if I work with them. I usually, after a while, I know who I'm talking with. So if they're getting excited about talking with this person, what kind of relationship do they have? And what do they expect of me? I really feel that um I after her creepy talking yesterday, please, Ruby Rabbit, leave me alone. Unsubscribe and go off into your hole because I don't want you in my life, even for an hour. You're very negative, and the reason why a lot of things happen because shit happens, but you're not who you say you are, and I don't get a good feeling with you. I just don't. Sorry, not sorry. My channel, my shit. So I really don't want this person on my channel no more. And I'm going to put that on here. I don't like to be lied to. All right. Oh, man. I hope it's peaceful. Oh, my God. Oh, I got the jealous one. The little snake. I call her the little snake. It's I I meditated one time and I said, "Well, what are these people? What are their intentions?" And when I meditate and they look like a snake, then I know. She got real weird yesterday and it just creeped me out to the point where I don't want her on here no more. I just don't. She just creeps me out. I when I get creeped out like that and I don't sleep well, mm-mm. I'm sorry, John. I can't. Uh she got weird. I'm done. I'm come to the point after dealing with stuff at work. No, I gotta put my foot down. I'm sorry. I just got to be that way. And if I don't, I will have someone bringing other people to my channel. Yeah. Oh, good. So I got like it's called cheap drinking. They have like this thing, like you have one here there, so they sell it for $1. And these are usually like, $3, $4. So I'm like, ooh, I'm sipping Tropical Sour by Odell Brewing. It's really good for I'm not a big beer drinker, but it's tasty. Only had one, I was like, good. So yeah, I went shopping and well, I didn't spend a whole lot. It was good. Yeah. It's peaceful now. I love the wind. It's been nice and windy and not too cold. I'm sorry that you had I'm sorry you're having difficulty, with all the stuff you're dealing with. Yeah, I know the feeling, trust me. So, I have somebody watching me and I'm trying to figure out how to get it where that person doesn't walk 500 times past my table to look at my table. She's looking at it like she's management. And I'm like, really? And then she goes for 10 minutes and tells on me. So I got to figure out a plan to keep her from tattling on stuff, doing my job. So I could be talking to for 15, 20 minutes to how to do my job. Oh, God, I'm so mad at myself. Oh, I have, these are called cheese. It's cheese. Usually I like to get the cheese and jalapeno, but this is something different. So I got some food for work so I can have some food. Some different, I never had this before, so it's kind of lumpy. I got it. My power bar fell. I got Smartie bars at the store. Supposed to help improve, cognitive thinking. So how are you doing, John? Besides getting stuff done. You're the dinner. So, I'm been bored. And I know you're getting stuff done. How can I say this? I'm a born again virgin. I am by choice. I want a relationship and stuff. But God dang, they were talking about at work, and I'm like, I'm a born again virgin. Woo! We could they all laugh. I'm like, hey, it's true though. I just want a relationship. Yeah. Oh man. My dad said he was like, um, we would talk about past lives and stuff, and he had known several of his past lives, the reason why he had problems, what was the existing problem and what was caused from it. He had my brother and me, and my mom she was just not she wasn't even, she would pawn us off as she's needs help, and she would use us so she can scam people. And she did that. my mom was very evil. My dad took care of me, thankfully. And the reason why the courts did not want her is what my dad said. She would use us as pawns. Oh, I need help. I need help. She would get all kinds of help from churches over in San Bernardino. She scammed some churches out of money and on food. Oh my God! I think in the 70s, most of the churches didn't even want to deal with my mother because she scammed most of them. It was sad, very sad. People who really needed it should have gotten it, and my mother should have stayed out of it. It was like she wanted to see what she can get, and she would just scam people. The thing that would hurt me more when I would see this, when I would get older, and I would tell the people what she was doing. I'd say, no, we're fine. We got food in our house. You need to not give her any money. I would tell people, oh yeah, my mom was a scam artist. She was scandalous. That's why my dad finally had to divorce her. He went to put for a divorce, and she took me away for 2 weeks. My dad didn't know where I was. So they got me back and everything, but uh I was going to be talking about fairies, but actually the fairies in Europe look like they look scary. They're just, the fairies in Europe look like they need like plastic surgery really bad. And I want to know people's take on it. I don't know. I got it right here. So here I am. Yeah, we're all taking care of life, and I love it. I mean, I love the fact that I'm able to do more. You know, this year is going to be the year I take care of my shit. My theory is I'm not pissing off my boss, Clay. We had a talk, and I told him what's what in the chicken butt, and he knows everything. So I'm good. I know I'm good. Like, yeah. So I'm to that, actually, I just wish that I had my honey and he had me and we'd be together. That's what I wish. So I think that it's just been a hard week. Um, Not hard, but more or less. I'm trying to think of I'm kind of scared of going to California and if I'm going to be okay and everything, but I know I will. It's just, like they call it stage fright. Um, I remember when I decided to ad lib because my we were taking a drama class and they said, "Well, ad lib." So, all right, I was ad libbing condominiums. I was supposed to sell condominiums. I sounded like I was selling Trojan ding dong holders. I'm like, oh God. Everybody was laughing in the aisle. Look at this big condom. My teacher was even laughing. I was mad until he said, ad libbing's great until it sounds like you're doing your condom commercial. So that was that, I was like, crap. Um, Everything's going, it's pretty good. Uh, so I had seen on, I think it was Ghost Hunters, they did a thing for not trolls, or not trolls, they're fairies. They went to a place that was known to be haunted with fairies. So they gone there and they actually seen, and they showed in the heat sensor or whatever they had, the camera showed, it looked like a little person walking, And then you see it every so often around the place. And I said, there you go. Those are the fairies. They're not with wings and they don't look all, this cutesy thing. They're scary. I was told when I was a kid, if I was bad, that fairies would come and get me. And we're not talking Tinkerbell going around saying, hey, let's go to the bar. No, no, no. We're talking fairies in Europe are a little more yeah, they're so ugly they scare the crap out of anybody. Well, I hope, John, that you feel the love that I send out, that I do meditation for. So, yeah. Well, it looks like he's dealing with a lot. At least he came on today. Oh, God. I haven't even drank that much. Oh, that's all. So, yeah, I look forward it to a certain sense, but in the same sense, I still see the same person, and it's not like you go and you want to have a reminiscent experience of all the crap she did. So I have what you would call how can I say this? They displeased me so much in real life that I didn't even uh it makes me sick to see them, if that makes sense. But yeah, you go, oh boy, you don't even want to be near them. And her friend feels the same about me. I mean, even if we work together, it doesn't matter, it's because I'm considered their enemy for I have no idea why. I don't know why, I the other person's treating me that way, but yeah. Yep, yep. So, aw, thank you. Oh, oh, John. Come on over, John. You should come over and have some of my weed. We can all hang out. But I'm I'm I really like this one guy at work. He's really cool. Try to find out if he, yeah. I want a relationship, so yeah, I'm holding out. And I hope you have a wonderful, you're great. So a lot of times it's when I talk to other people and they go, no, you're in your lane. So obviously other people at work need to stay in their lane. They don't need to be walking by my thing and inspecting it, to making sure that they're keeping up just a little bit more than me so they can feel good about themselves that 5 minutes. And I'm like, come on, people. I've been here for over a year. I should be doing 3 tables by myself, to be honest. I'm slow as far as I'm concerned. I should be doing more, but I did fill 3 tables. One of the tables, of course, oh God, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, it's just, I don't like to leave things undone. And I just feel bad. But I do the best I can, and that's all I can do. Yeah. Oh. Oh! Let me turn her off. All right. Can you hear me now? Now, what's weird is I get certain people will talk about not hearing it, and then other people will hear it fine. If you have a problem, maybe it's on your end. I have no idea. You know, so I think you had a problem the last time you went on here. So anyhow, it's been really, you know, my money's all gone. Well, mainly it's I have to pay my. See how much my cell phone bill is. I left my cell phone at work yesterday. I'm like, oh, I got my welfare phone. Excuse me. Hmm. I know it's past due. It was two weeks ago. So yeah. Oh, so I got to figure out that. But I know I will. Liberating. Can you hear me now? Fort Collins, Colorado. Not bad. Well, anyway, well, besides that, yeah, stay in your own lane is what I have to say. If I was management and someone came tattling to me, I go, "What lane you in? You management? You stay in your lane." That's what I would say. Stay in your lane. You're not management. So, yeah. Uh, so, what's going on with you, Stanley, besides lip reading? I got let me see. Hello. Woo. Can you hear me? Hello. I'll get my microphone next time. That's what I got to do. I got to get my microphone from the bedroom. I didn't even know I had a lot of stuff. I haven't been there. Okay. It's because I use this. And when I keep it on, and I forget when I go on. Oh, what's this? Yeah, I can play the American. Yeah. Thinking about paying certain things off. Now it's credit cards I got to pay off. So that's what I'm going to do. See, it was on your end. I told you. Yeah, it's okay. I do the best I can. That's all I can do. It is what it is, you know. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm muddling through like everyone else, you know. I get bored though. I really do. I think I'm going to get some money out of my bank so I can pay. I want to be able to pay my I like to have my HBO Max, and I'm thinking of, yeah. Well, mainly it's so I can bring up my credit value and everything. This is from American Express. I only owe 446.14, 446. And a lot of times, you want to not pay it off like right away. You do two payments or one payment so you can keep your credit so it go up. That's like weird. So I'm trying to bring my credit up again without my dad, which is going to be real hard, but it's fine. Um, I cheated the last time. I took a shortcut because I told my dad and he offered. If you know somebody with family member, mom, dad, credit card, and they go, hey, it was a $10,000 credit card, and that was the limit, and we paid it off each month so we can have good credit, and it brought up our credit quite a bit. We would have been waiting another year if it wasn't for my dad, because the person I was with believed that it was going to be, I could fix it. I can make it happen. I fixed everything so much. He didn't want to work on a credit history so he could buy a house. He actually said, "You fix it, won't you?" I go, "You really?" That's when I came to a realization. I was looked at someone who fixed things instead of a human being. And I thought to myself, I can't keep doing this myself. I mean, I can't just keep doing that. So it took a long time for me to come where I am now. And this has been a long, long journey in my life to get myself back. And not just to get myself back, but to feel better about myself. I had a sociopath for 32 years timing me, telling me who I was so-called fucking, who I never had an affair outside my relationship. Guaranteed. Trust me. It just, the drama's not worth it. He has imaginary affairs that I apparently had, my ex, but when I was married, I was a very good girl. I didn't do no bad. When I got separated and stuff, that was when the bad started. But he knew. So I am looking past at the past 5 years, and I'm thinking I have come a long way in dealing with people. I used to time myself. I used to go, God, I got to be here only so long, because if I stay here longer, I I don't think that way. I think I'm just going to hang 10. I'll leave when I feel it's time to leave. And that's how I've been thinking. I will go and do, if I want to leave quickly, I will go quickly. If I want to stay, I will stay. And that's how I feel. But beforehand, I was always afraid of what someone else was thinking. And I finally thought, if you love somebody, you really care about them, and they care about you, they're not going to be opening their private parts to everybody and having it. They're not going to be the village bicycle. And I'm going to be honest, unless you have an open relationship, that I'm like a one person. Yeah, that's how I am. And I've been really good. I'm going to make a shirt this weekend. We'll have a little shirt making, a born again virgin shirt. I'll wear it to work next week. So maybe I'll pick up a shirt tomorrow, and we'll have some fun doing artwork. So I'll try to figure out something. That damn thing won't close. I got too much shit in it. I won't close because it's like, I moved my water bottles. My water bottles moved in from the outside to inside, so I had to make room. And I got my Christmas tree in the back of my Jeep, so I got to drop that off. Doing grocery shopping and putting, God dang, I got to move the tree, and I put my shit in there. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I only have eyes for one guy, and he's my wow man. I don't see him that long, and he has nice dark hair and beautiful eyes. They smile when he's happy. He's a great person, and I'm just waiting. Yeah. Well, it's only 500 or something, so I'm thinking next month I got to figure out my credit card thing. I had one go, well, it was like, I think it was like 400, and they tacked on a bunch of shit for some reason, like late payments and stuff. And it came up to 800, and I go, oh, you're not going to be the first one I'm paying. You'll be the last one. I'll wait. You know what? You could wait until they call, and you can like kind of, you know, talk to them a little more. But they called me, and I said, I don't got that. I wouldn't pay it anyway. I would only pay like $100. So at the rate they're going, they'll be waiting. They'll be getting $100 a month, and they'll get what they want. They tacked on over $400 worth of just, taxes and everything. It was like, damn, oh, it's let's see, I paid off my other credit card. I only have this one, the American Express, and the one I have under $5,000. I have under $3,000 in debt, so I'm not worried. I can take care of it. That's how I feel, though. I work hard. I got to pay off my shit. I owe my friend money, $1,200, and I'm like, ugh, this weekend I got to do my taxes. Oh, I hate that. It's such a pain in the ass. Yeah. My son said, if you had money, it would only cost you $35. I'm like, oh. It's like, well, I said, what I told him is I'll get like a prepaid credit card. He goes, yeah. I go, shoot, I'm not paying $100 this time. That was expensive. My debt is losing value. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my 800 one that they jacked up. It was 400. They added another $400. I'm like, okay, this is not a starter credit card. This is like an enormous credit card. And then my dad, he entrusted with me. I loved his credit card. I kept the credit card because it had his logo from his school. The guy who thought he was an alien, I don't know of any guy who thinks he's an alien. I do know somebody who told me at work that they were an alien. They actually believe themselves to be from an intergalactic thing. Wow, maybe they just don't have any like alarms. And maybe she should get a spacecraft taking her to and from work because goddamn, she can't even make it. Yeah, no, not the guy. You got that wrong. It was the woman who thought she was an alien. Hmm. There was no guy thinking he was an alien. It was a woman. Oh, that one. Oh, shoot. That was, oh, yeah. He thought he was an alien. He had a head injury. There was a difference with that. Yeah, he had a head injury. And I never really thought he was like he didn't it it, it was not like uh how can I say this? It wasn't self-induced. He didn't take drugs or anything. I just don't know. Mm. Yeah, he thought he was an alien. He also had a huge crush on me, and then, my ex brings him into the house. I'm like, "Really? You're gonna bring someone into the house that had oh, no, this is not working out." I was like, For what?" I said, "You're working at Ford Motor Company. We don't need to worry about paying any bills." I said, $150 to have" oh god. I remember when his mom picked him up, I felt so bad. Yeah. Yeah. He had a huge head injury. He was not a bad person. He was not dangerous. He was just I felt bad for him. I really did. Just like when I went shopping today, this he was a really nice guy. I wanted to give him a hug, but I just didn't want to get close or anything, but you want to send him love. And you're looking at this guy, and he's just so sweet and he's just talking, a homeless person and he's just the nicest guy. I'm sure everyone has seen it. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, he was not a bad person. He just had a head injury and he would joke about, stuff like that. He joked about a lot of other things, but for a while he was getting bad and he had to be with his family. He was a good person. He met a sociopath, and it was like, my joke was when he stayed at our house, he had a relapse because he wasn't supposed to drink, and my ex drank. And yep, that's the kind of person you don't want to stay. So yeah, my I'm glad to be where I'm at now. Yeah, maybe smaller. It's not my room. I do miss my room. It had a better living space, to be honest. It was easier for me to do stuff, but I have to learn a different way of cleaning and I got to organize my stuff a whole lot better. It is like I need to get some stuff for my clothing. Some of my I have they're made out of there's just like boxes, but they're nice. And that's what. So, yeah. That's about it. My life in a hatshell. I've been watching Harry Potter again. I'm watching The Chamber of Secrets. I'll go to bed and watch that and wake up to some kind of movie playing. I will go to sleep with uh music or something going on in so I have to sleep with some music or something. I'm really weird. I don't know if I'm ever going to find another person that would want to live my life with me. That's hardworking. You know, I want a hardworking person. I got a crush on somebody at work, and he has great hair. Ah, and I miss him. But yeah. When somebody tells you, I guess you would say they're an alien. My theory is, where's your ship? Show me your magical powers and what kind of zapping toys do you have? That's what I would want to know. I'm like, hey, where's your ship? If someone said they were an alien, when you go, fuck man, where's your ship, bitch? Oh, no ship. Okay, where's your toys? Okay, you can levitate stuff. You can read my. What can you do? Ah, you're a bullshit artist. Ah, my dad and I used to joke about that because he had a friend over in San Bernardino work in the department where the crazies go. And I said, "Well, Dad, can I see some of these people who think that they're aliens?" "No, they're dangerous." That's what my dad told me. I was 12 and wanted to do a paper, and his friend was coming to visit my grandma's house. And I'm asking his friend, he goes, "We don't consider those people where we would feel comfortable, a young lady like you at 12 going and talk with them. Nowadays, they would have like, video phones and stuff, and you could talk to these people and not worry about going into their space. But back then, it was a whole different, it was the 80s, God. 8 o'clock in the morning, you can open the window and you can hear the lawnmowers going. Everyone's mowing. I swear, 8, 9, you can hear lawnmowers going. And it was like, it was beautiful. You could smell that lawn. And I remember having some great times, over my grandparents' house. I'm so happy that I had some great summers with my grandma and grandpa. They What was it my dad said? Well, both of them both have. He said that both of them have one foot in the grave. They're really nice now. They weren't so nice when I was a kid. And I go, yeah, Dad. My mom was not my daughter's best friend. And I feel so bad that she never got to really have a grandparent that, you know, my ex's mom was, she wasn't close with my kids. After we moved out of their house, it was like we got further away as, just being, together. So she doesn't know the feeling of feeling safe with your grandma. My grandma made me feel safe. She was a powerful person. So, with that in tow, tomorrow I'll see you at 7. I will be drinking a lot better stuff. I mean, this isn't bad, it's okay. I mean, it's only one, so I'm not a big beer drinker, but that's good. I have a lot of wine, but wine makes me too tired and I want to go to sleep, and it makes me sleep real good. And when I have to go to work, I don't drink wine a lot, but I am going to wish everyone keep 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 love in your heart. Maybe I'll buy some blow up children for my blow up man. Have a good one. Take me to your leader. I mean, come on. You're telling people you're an alien. You have no alien ship. There's no ship. Don't tell me they just drop your fucking ass off, because if they did that, you're not an alien. Okay? You know, your parents told you were an alien because they couldn't afford, whatever going on. I mean, god dang. That'd be so sad, her parents telling her that she's an alien. But anyway, have a wonderful cosmic day and evening.